Right, we're back for this update number 48, I believe it is, and I'm using some where have I put it over there? I'm using this again. It's dust brusher, just for a bit of oil paint, and I've diluted it down with odorless thinner. I've got two bottles here, a cleaner one and a dirtier one, which has got mostly discoloured, and I've made it into a milky consistent, very milky consistent, as you can see, and I can mix it more or less the same. So I'm going to start with the sides, and I might go over a bit further there so you can see what I'm doing. So here we go. Going to get going in there. Oh no, I'll do the top, because if I do the top, that'll finish that off, because I'm meant to be working top to bottom, as I call it. So we're going to start then round the sides here, and going to do a bit of, and if you do this, flood it on, it actually, where it lands, it normally stays there, and I'm quite happy with that, because we've got to get a bit there. You can push it to the edges a bit as well, push it around. It just gives it a bit more dignity, and it's very, very thin, as you can see. Then that'll give it a nice basic dusty shade. That's what I'm trying to do here. I might bring that round a little bit there and come there and push it to the edges with it. Do a bit round there and all. And over this as well, the hatch, without getting too much in it. I don't want to get on my periscope, obviously. There you go. And it will dry reasonably like that. Oh, what's that? Is that a big patch? Oh, that was a bit I don't want on there. That's a little bit of dust. There we go. Back into it. There's a bit over there. There goes that one done. And going back in. Don't want anything on the glass. Bit round this. I think that looks reasonable now. And it will show up when it dries out a bit. So I'm going to go around the back now and start this. I'm not brushing it down, I'm just dabbing it. And it does make it go a bit matter as well, so. But we're going to be doing a matte varnish later anyway. So we've done that side. Can I swing it round? Oh, I might have to move this back a bit. Yeah, I can. So let me go this side. And you see, I'll go back a little bit to get a bit more on there. Might have to put a bit more in there in a minute. trying to move a little bit of a hair that's there, but that's it. I think it's gone now. Anyway, I could speed it up with an air dryer, but I don't do that too often. So got rid of that. Right. I'm going to get a bit more thinner here, because I need a bit to dab a little bit more. Ah. Right, we're getting there. Now I'm going to leave it up. Now I'm going to go away now, and I'll see you when I've done a bit more. See you in a second. Right, as you can see, I've got my filters on and my spray gun ready, and I'm going to be spraying flat coat over it, which is flat clear. So I can do a little bit more weathering if I want to with a clear coat collection what I've done. So that's what I'm going to use. I've mixed it 50-50 in a clear bottle, and I'm going to have to label this afterwards, obviously. I've been shaking it up quite a bit, so I'm going to be doing that and the Taro. So I'm just careful not to go onto the clear parts. I'll make sure I don't do that. So that's okay. Right, here we go. So I'm going to get the old pipette and put some in. I'm not using my big airbrush, I'm just using this one. Work my way around. Yeah, right, it's going now. So here we go. Round to the other side, do this side. Hopefully you still see me spraying and hear it, I think. angle. I don't want to get anything on my earplugs. The other way. This way now, another angle. And that again. Underneath now. just going to get my turret in a little bit, and I'll put some more mat into this, and I might have to give it another coat later. Just glue it is a thin coat. And you see what I'm doing, I'm bringing the turret in now. Spray that to empty it out. That's it. Put the new lot in. I might start, I'm going to leave the barrel and do that at the end, and hold this like this. There we go. Touch the seats, so I don't think I need it. Both the same size anyway, I don't know why I did that. I'm going to get this side now. Glue, well, I mean varnish. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I'm concentrating on get bits and pieces. To do the barrel, some of it anyway. I don't know if I can get this like this. Yeah, can I? Yeah, I can. leave that to dry now, and I think that's it for the moment. I'm going to clear up now and let it all dry. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next segment. Right, we're back now, and as you see, the matte coat. I did a second matte coat. Went out all day yesterday down to Dover Castle to have a look round. I've been there before, but it was really interesting. I've got the matte coat on now. I'm really pleased with that, and the weathering's subtle, and it could do with a bit more most probably. But I'm deciding I quite like the look of it now. It's going to look nice. It's a good representation of the M10 IIC, so 2C, and I'm really pleased with it. The matte's really took the shine off, and even over the top of this now, that's actually definitely matte. Now you just heard my my paint shaker doing its job, so I can just take the USB out for that, put that away. And what I'm going to be doing now is doing a bit I forgot to matte this part. You can see a bit of the semi-gloss is still on it, and I want to matte this as well. So I'm going to be doing that now. I'm going to be using the mix that I've got here, which is the LP23, which is clear matte, and it's a lacquer paint. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be switching my air thing on now to do it. And here we go, compressor. So it's not going to take too long, but I thought I'd show you that. I didn't show you the second coat being on yesterday because I did it before I went out in the morning, and so it was done. So this is going to go. What way have I? I'll need some more of these. Have to get some more of these out space, right? I'll always like to get 4 or 5 out. Right, that's the pipettes got out, so let's put these out the way for now. Come over there, and I need one. So put a bit of it's up to 3. I'm going to put some in here. Don't need a great deal. Right, here we go. So we're going to be doing this. And I'm doing it like this, and I'm putting it down to this because my filter's still quite clean. Done. So that's done. Now the gun. Got enough in here to do the job. Blow over. Took the shine off. Need a little bit more, I think. I think it didn't catch the other side. Not much. It's just here. That's it, right, so that'll be drying, like that. So that's going to be drying nicely, and so I'm going to switch off now and come back in a couple of seconds. Right, we're back, and what we're going to be doing now is putting the shells into place. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm not sure which ones to use. I might use a bit of this glue just to do it, because I think this will be better for holding it in place. Or super glue might be a little bit. No, I'll go with this. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to check, make sure it's working at first, because what happens normally is I go to use it and it's not working. Nope, it's not working. So I'm going to do my little secret trick, just heating up a little bit of that, and then done it, and it comes out quite quickly then. That's it, but it's going to be warm, so I'm going to leave that for a couple of seconds. But what we're going to be doing now is putting a couple of these in. So we're going to put That's it, so it goes that way. So I'm going to put a bit on each bit. I'm going to put, oops, let's make sure I don't get it leak. I want to put a bit there and a little bit there, and that's it. And then slide it into place. Got to go right over to the corner, and oops, it's gone way too high. That's it, and then slide it over and just put it into place. Whoops, and hold it there for a couple of seconds. And that's it. That's done in. That's done in there. I'm going to leave that in there for a couple of seconds. Here we go. I'm going to switch off for a couple of minutes. I think the wife's coming upstairs. Right, we're back, and I've got one shilling, and I had to go to super glue because the white glue didn't seem to do anything, and the touch of super glue thick. So I'm actually going to do that, and because I'm not going to be touching them anyway. So we're going to put the next one on now. We'll go there, there. And a little bit over there as well. Right, and then come in with the shell, and I'm going to put it in the corner and drop in. And I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to leave it there, and that'll do that one. So do another one. And that one, and here we go, the last shell going into here. Hold it for a couple of seconds and then let go. Oh, now it's got to go. That's it. It's still okay, so that's okay. That's it. Perfect. Yep, that's it. So, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze now. Excuse me. Right, I'll do the other ones now, which will be on that side. And there, there, and on there. Put that into place, over into the corner, and drop it into place. Hold it there for a few seconds and let go. Next ones. This is 10 to 15 seconds drying time, so it's not too bad. So there we go. Over in the corner again and into place. Hold it there for a few seconds and then come away. Oops, that's better. I wonder why that wasn't right. Oops, that's it. And we got the last one. And the last shell going into place. Hold it there. Yep, it's there. Right, so that's done. So we've got the shells in place now. Does make a big difference and fills the turret up. And I'm not going to glue the machine gun in place. I'm just going to put it on there for now. Put it round like this, like so. And now we've got this bit to do and put it in place. Now this has been matte varnished earlier on in the previous segment, and it's got to go in and it's got to go this way up. Now I've got to take the turret off, so I don't know why I put that gun in place. I might have to take that off actually. take that off because I've got to come in from underneath. And so there we go, take it off, and we're going to go into that bit there and into that bit there, and oh, what did I do? I didn't damage anything, thankfully. It's meant to, oh, I have damaged it, look, I've broken it, so now I've got to do some repairs. I've got to find the bit that I broke. Oh, that's annoying, that is. There it is. Right. Right, I'm going to have to switch off and come back in a couple of seconds. For you, but a bit longer for me. See you in a couple of seconds. Right, we're back now, and as you can see I've got the shells in place, and I also, as you might have seen in the previous segment, the gun shield got snapped in 3 places actually. I thought it was only in 2, it's actually snapped in 3. And I've got it in, it works, it functions still okay, which is great, and I've left it in there and I've put the seats up, but I can actually leave these ones down. I'll put them there now. Put them ones down and have the other one. Obviously the actual commander's seat would be different. And most of the time he would put his foot there and sit up there anyway, most of the time I think. That's what it looks like. Anyway, but you can see I've actually done that now. So the weathering that I did do, obviously apart from the chips you can still see it, or I can faintly see a bit of weathering all over the place, but you can't because it's washed out most probably. I was going to do all the actual equipment I've got to put on the sides, but I'd have to rip all the handles off, and I think I said this before, and I don't want to do that because I like the look of the vehicle anyway. It's actually looking quite nice, and I'm really pleased with the way it came out. The shine there is, the shine is not viewable when you turn the lights off because it's just all matte. Got the gun in place. Now I have got these Brens. There's 4 in the pack. Whoops, sorry, I'll get them right round. These are the Hercules ones for storage on inside the turret, and there is enough room to put, I believe, 2 at either side. Now I may or may not do that, but I can actually paint them all up ready because these have got brackets of them. So they've got the brackets. You can see the little brackets there on the side, and one at the top where it holds it up in place. So it has got brackets. I could do that, and I could paint them all up and super glue them into position. So I could do that because if they fit there. I haven't tried one there, but they're not very big. If I show you here, they're not very big. It's covered up. They're not very big when you think about it, and I think I don't think I'll get 2 in there, to be honest. I might do. I might get 1 either side, but there is actually behind the driver the place, like I said, where you could put 2 there, so I could actually have 2 in the turret and down. But I don't know. I haven't seen any photographs with them in the turret, not the real vehicle, but I know Tamiya put 4 in theirs. They're actual 1/35 scale one. But yeah, I'm really pleased with it anyway. So I'm gonna do a bit of that's it, a bit of dust. I might go around and do a bit of more of metal work, a bit of crashes in regards to metal, but as I said, people say that the paint was quite thick on these American vehicles, so American vehicles, including this, because it would be the American. It's all American apart from the gun, really. So anyway, so I'm pleased with this, and I'm going to do a little bit more, and then I'll be doing a final reveal shortly. So that'll be it, and then I'll be starting on my next project, building the tracks of that project, and I'll be filming that bit, showing you what I've done, but it won't be until I actually start the introduction of the build. But I always build the tracks first because some people like to build the tracks bits and pieces. I prefer to build them all in one go, so yeah, they're done like I did for this. Now I've worked out, I'm tempted to get later on the M10 version, because I do like the M10 version and all with the 3-inch gun. That would be then done as an American one, and I know I would then get some of Andy's Hobby Shop's or use the equipment I've got to actually put on the side, because you could, and it would actually, because I would not put the handles on because I'd have to put it on over the top of them. So might do that. Might get the M10 version later, but at the moment I'm really pleased with this one. I've just got to basically do a bit of light dusting with a airbrush around the sides a little bit, I can still see all the dirt, a little stains on the side here, so that's not too bad. It's all there. So there you go. Right, so I'm going to call it into this segment, and you'll catch you on the last segment, and then I'll do what I've do whatever I'm doing, and then I'll come back and actually show you the final reveal video on its own. Right, catch you on the next segment. Well, I'm back on another segment, and I've actually done something off camera, but I've used my chrome this chroma colour inside the headlights, where the headlights aren't the front or the main lights, and then I've actually let that dry overnight and actually put in some crystal clear in it and put the lenses in the front, and I'll just do photographs of that later when I do the final reveal. And then I painted these from behind red, clear red, and then I've started doing a coat of the actual colour, the actual olive drab SCCC, the number 15, the one that we actually used on it. Basically, that's okay. And so that's what I've done on that, and I've painted it by hand, and I'm going to give it another coat later, and then basically get it into the positions, and then give it another coat to make it slightly darker to match or even do a bit of matte varnish around it, just to actually get it to look similar to this. And that's okay, it doesn't matter, because these are lights. Perhaps they would have put the new set in at some point, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing now. And so that's letting it dry, and I'm going out this morning, so won't be doing any more. So quite pleased. As I said, I've got the I don't know if I did there, I've done the actual repair onto the thing, and it's all working in there fine. The only seat you can't have down is the commander's, unless you bring that up, because it has got a securing point where you can click it into place and it stays above the gun breech. But then again, you lose all the detail of the gun breech that you've got when you think about it. So I haven't done that. So getting near the end now. I definitely will be finished by the weekend, and we're doing a final reveal. I'm going to do a bit of a spray dusting, but I'm not too worried about it. Basically, I do like my vehicles reasonably clean, because I like to see the details. And I might even put an aerial in here just to have one in there. Obviously it wouldn't have been in when it's it could still be there if they've moved the turret enough because it still gets quite an arc of fire even with the aerial there. So basically I can do that as well. So right, anyway, so that's going to be the end. I might as well show the headlights a little bit. I might be able to lift it up quite nice without doing anything to it. And there they are, you can see them in there. They're drying now anyway, so that's okay. So, and then the back ones will go in, and I'll do something similar to that later on. But I will take photographs around the model. I think that'd be the best way to do this, because I've got an idea for filming the side, so that'd be okay. I'm getting a light. I've got another light now. As I had the additional light, I've got one spare now. I can actually throw light into this direction underneath, so gives it a bit of a view. So right, so they're going to call that quits for this segment, and I think once this segment's done, I think I've done the other bit, I'm going to call that do a final reveal of showing the last bits that I've done. So this might be an update now, so I can actually come in with a final reveal next. So thank you for watching this one, and happy modelling everyone, and stay safe.